Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm CHEZ on CHEZ 105.5 coming to you live. Just rounding things up right at the beginning of this year's fantasy. Top story is the investigation was finally concluded on Alex's spoon feeding last year. While the league did find multiple evidences of this spoon, the trophy has been sent. We did have some disgruntled owners in the league, such as Mr. Martin and Mr. Goff, that were trying to withhold the process of this. But thankfully, to the CHEZ Empire, Coach CHEZ Goforth, and Alex Tremmel's cooperation through the time, the trophy has been sent. Now, with that being said, moving forward to this year, our highlighted match of the first week of fantasy football will be the CHEZ Empire facing off against Andrew. Now, I know what you're thinking. Usually, this is not a very highlighted team. You would say the CHEZ Empire is just going to steamroll Andrew's team like normal. But we do have some finessing that's already taken place this year, and Andrew feels pretty confident in these placements. CHEZ Empire has also made some strategic trades as well. So it is our highlighted match, seeing that both members are of the E12 family, which obviously means they're more superior than anyone else in the league by far, and don't have to rely on one player or spoon feeding like other people in this league. It should be an interesting matchup. But nonetheless, the CHEZ Empire is the favorite team right now. You can go check their projected points in case you do not think so as well. I'm getting a report. Yep, the CHEZ Empire coach, CHEZ Goforth, just called in and directly messaged to Coach Andrew Martin, wage. That's wage. Yeah. Moving forward, we also have our new member of the Fantasy League, Zach Calder. And big story to develop here is that it looks like Mr. Calder is the finesse key, meaning that anyone can just stick their key into his lock and finesse him at any willing. While this is ongoing, it does seem like most of the trades have been fair at this time, where multiple high-power players and coaches in the league have taken benefit, such as the CHEZ Empire, the spoon-feeding himself, Mr. Trammell, and also Mr. Martin, who is not good. Further note, the Nuggets suck. That's all for that. And then finally, we're going to close with, this last, like I said, fantasy football does start tonight, and the CHEZ Empire once again looks to dominate the league, amass the massive spoon feeding that is everyone else in the league, minus Clay because he lacks considerably. But we wish everyone a good luck, except for Gary Wage. That's about it. And again, this is CHEZ Radio 105.5 coming to you live. Definitely going to be doing some call-ins next week, some fantasy recap on next week's episode, so stick around for that. You can also check the podcast. It's Wage Dylan Mosley, Wage_Dylan Mosley. That's our Instagram handle. And then if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's Alex is not good, at Alex is not good. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch up with you next week.